Welcome to the No Fame Podcast. Okay, serious question while Lux is away. Does Lux think I'm his grandmother? Is this some weird imprinting thing? I'm very confused by this.
Smooth, thick, pink, minty elixir.
They just don't seem as evil as everything else.
I want to drink some Pepto-Bismol.
Oi, Judge. What kind of gods do you know over there?
We're not newbies. We're all heroes of the realm. We know what we're at.
You know what? No need to check for traps. I think we just grab everything and put it in our big old bag.
There was actually some seeping in from where the floor met the wall as well.
Fine. Just wanted to see if it was corrosive or anything, but I guess I'll come up the stairs with you guys.
Oh, fuck yes. Okay, a fucking ton of bees swarm around.
The sludge is now creeping in further, and it has almost entirely covered the floor. Welcome back to the No Fame Podcast and our high fantasy campaign, Tall Tower. I'm your Dungeon Master, Sinéad, and I am here with all of my friends.
Hello. We're also here.
Pepto-Bismol.
You might need
We're
to
a
branch
team.
out at some point.
We're a big team. We're all here.
I'll stick that in my schedule for the next recording. Come up with less pathetic intro.
That was a great intro. What are you talking about?
Darling.
Pepto-Bismol.
Oh. A little bit of honey would probably make Pepto-Bismol taste a little better.
Better. It already tastes delicious.
I have to disagree
It's literally
with you.
S tier fucking drink.
Yeah, well, you can make it God tier, okay?
Pepto-Bismol sponsor us.
I want so much
Sponsor us.
Pepto-Bismol right now.
Get in the comments.
Fuck, that'd be great. Just fucking send me a Pepto-Bismol t-shirt.
I really want to go to my.
I literally just
want to
broke
go to my
myself.
fridge because I don't know if I have any.
Are you supposed to keep it in the fridge?
I
Would you
do.
just
I like
do
it
that for
chilled. I
yourself?
like it
He likes
chilled.
it
No, put it in
As
the
if you're
oven
not
for
just taking a
350.
shot of it. Like,
Does nobody else drink their Pepto-Bismol in a rocks glass?
I like my Pepto shaken, not stirred.
yeah.
I'm not a bougie bitch. I just like it in a rocks glass, slightly chilled.
Do you put like the whiskey stones in, or do you have like a single ice cube? What do we?
No, that's why it's in the fridge. Maybe I'd use whiskey stones if I kept it in the cupboard like a monster, fucking deviant.
Dude, it's not even in the cupboard. It's under the bathroom sink. It's like tipped over at the back.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's not Pine Sol. Show it some respect.
Is this iodine or is this
Show
Pepto-Bismol?
it some respect.
I'm being honest. I think I have
Smooth,
Pepto-Bismol
thick,
chews
pink,
in like
minty
my.
elixir.
Like, I don't even have
I
a
have the
bottle of like
chews.
Put it
liquid.
under
I have
the
the
No,
chews
yeah.
in my medicine cabinet.
When
Yeah, I
I
have to
found out
choose.
that there
Like-
was pills that you could just swallow, I was like, thank Christ. I nearly vomit every time I try and drink Pepto. That texture is truly fucking disgusting.
Meanwhile, Higdon has a fucking beer cap with two.
Yeah.
This is my Pepto canister.
Yeah, he's been drinking it this whole time.
This ain't water.
This ain't water, bitches. My shit's is smooth.
Oh,
So
man.
much for rating it in, I guess.
She tried.
So far off the rails.
She tried.
I didn't try very hard.
She did.
Fuck. That was so funny. Holy shit.
Okay.
I'm very happy that this part of the Pepto Bismol conversation was recorded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Oh, fuck. Where are my glasses?
Okay. You guys spent a nigh interminable amount of time climbing through the darkened stairwell with only a few lit bees for help in guiding yourselves up. You didn't encounter anything or
fucking lit
anyone
fan.
until the staircase dead-ended in front of a door, and you disturbed a rather amorous large ball creature, slayed with much weight atop it. It crashed from the sky, and you guys were able to disentangle yourself from the tentacles and make your way towards the door, which you realized was locked, and Lux was able to defeat, opening the way for you to make it farther up the tower towards the kidnapped Queen Harry, who you guys came through to rescue. What do you want to do?
I'm trying to think of something that's
drink
not
some Pepto Bismol.
That's a hard-
a glass of Pepto.
All of our healing potions.
Healing potions are
Why
not
is
red
this-
now. They are pink and chalky.
Right? Why is this healing potion's gone bad? It's gone off.
Oh fuck! I'll make a perception check once we open the door.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we should listen. We've not even we have gone up a floor, but we walked for an infinite amount of time. It felt like maybe we should have maybe Lux. You seem pretty good at being sneaky, and maybe you should. We're not newbies. We're all heroes of the realm. We know what we're at. We're clearly a fighting force, so maybe we should be thinking about how we progress a little bit.
Feeling invincible, Lux will stealth forward through the door before that perception check happens.
Okay.
For fuck's sake.
I'm gonna guide myself before I do my perception.
Okay. Roll perception, and Lux, I'll tell you what you see as you enter. As you enter, you're in another...
It's a natural one.
Perfect.
Judge, I
Your
would say
vision goes
you're...
pink.
Yeah.
The bee flies up above the door, so it's just dark.
Judge sees pink.
You're in the Pepto Abyss.
Deep breaths. Deep peptoless breaths.
The worst.
Okay.
Right on the inhale.
Justin's joke was great. Pepto Abysmal.
Mall. Yeah.
Pepto Abysmal.
Abyss.
That's the new Aladdin villain.
I was just thinking Dark Ball with 2 beats.
Okay.
Jafar turns into a pink fucking genie.
You just said Jafar.
Jafar.
Fucking hell.
That's it. One session tonight. That's all we're doing.
Jafar's fucking lamp is a child safe small bottle that you keep in your fridge. Goddammit.
Okay. Lux, stepping into
Yes.
this room, you find yourself in another large circular room, about 60 feet in diameter. There's a straight staircase that begins in the center of the room and climbs 40 feet up to a now familiar type of doors, that large set of double doors encased in the stone wall. The staircase has no railings, and it's about 10 feet wide. On the floor around the base of the stairs, there are long tables arranged in a wide semicircle. You can see items laid out on the tables, as though displayed for visitors, maybe. The walls of the room are the same rough-hewn stone as the walls of the foyer and the stairwell, but these ones look a lot cleaner than any you've seen thus far. About halfway up the walls, on either side of the staircase, there are 2 decorations, and they're the only adornment that you can see in the room. 2 gleaming brass sculptures hang opposite each other, each depicting a larger-than-life humanoid face. It's hard to tell what race they're supposed to be because of the horrific nature of their visages. Frozen in what can only be interpreted as a scream of pain, Their faces show flesh sagging and melting off, while brass arrows protrude from their eyes, cheeks, and necks.
I will head into this room.
Hey, Lux, what do your cocky eyes see?
I don't see shit.
There's that. It's all right. I'm talking like Judge right now. Gotta remember
So you
how I'm
can't keep
supposed
your
to speak.
I don't think you have that accent. Tell us where you're from.
Wait, Mike, can you keep it down for a moment? Just trying to be stealthy here.
Sorry.
I would like to, I'll stealth forward towards the tables to see what's on them.
Okay, I guess make a stealth check.
Are they up on a balcony, you said? With the staircase going up?
No,
to
they're
them,
at the
or-
foot of the stairs.
There's like,
Oh.
if you picture the room, you know what the power symbol looks like that,
Yeah.
that circle with the line in the middle. The line would be the stairs.
Gotcha.
It goes like into the middle of the room, and then there's like it's a circular room. So there's tables arranged on the floor of the room, sort of in a semicircle, so that it goes around the stairs. And you guys entered from a set of doors, or a door on the like floor level.
Yep.
There's no railings on this staircase.
No, it's just a straight, wide staircase that leads from the center of the room up to a set of double doors.
It's not up to
That's-
code.
Only an 18 on stealth.
Okay. And what's everyone else doing? Well, Lux stealths in further.
Grimmier's going to ready his crossbow if something attacks Lux.
I'm preparing my backup character that is a dwarf building inspector.
As best as I can.
It's just Ed.
This is where that portal went.
Fuck off, Lux.
Okay.
Judge is just gonna hold sacred flame.
Okay. Are you guys joining Lux in the room, or are you staying
Is
in
it-
the hall?
I don't want to break his
Is it-
stealth is my thing.
Yeah, is it like well lit or is it like dimly lit?
This one
What's that?
is the first room that you've opened that actually does have a bit of light, but it's definitely dim, and it's sort of an unclear source up the ceiling. It's just vaguely emitting light.
It's magic or some shit.
I'm going to send up bees to the light source and cast dusk moths to turn that dim light into no light
Dusk bees.
until we hear back from Lux.
Okay.
Don't you get something with shadows, Lux?
I've got dark vision.
No. Don't you have an ability?
Darkness or dim light.
You get the creep in shadows or something? No? Am I just...
No,
Oh, okay, never
no,
mind.
not
That's
yet.
a different. That's the Gloomstalker.
Yeah, no, that's not me.
Oh,
No, when he was using his shadow blade, he gets to attack with advantage in dim light
Yeah,
or darkness.
gotcha.
yes.
Okay, cool.
So 18. You sneak up to the tables, and there's a smattering of decent treasure. It would be pretty similar to equipment that you have, or that any of your party members have. Maybe a couple nicer pieces and a couple pieces that are perhaps a bit beneath your station at this point. But there's like particularly well-cut gems and some fine swords. And as opposed to the rest of this tower, these are not blackened and filthy and disgusting. These seem to gleam brightly with gold and silver, and some of them have recognizable god symbols on them. You can't quite make them out, but they're not... They just don't seem as evil as everything else.
Why does that make me more wary of them?
Could be a trap.
It could be a trap, Lux.
Thanks, Grandma. I will look to see if I can see anything on either side of the stairs then. Like, is there something lurking in the back?
Roll roll perception.
I'm going to look at Judge
8.
and WB while that's happening. Be like, okay. Serious question while Lux is away. Does Lux think I'm his grandmother? Is this some weird imprinting thing? I'm very confused by this. He keeps calling me grandma.
I was wondering if you were his grandmother.
I don't think we're related.
I don't like to assume anything, but I just kind of thought that you were.
No, I don't think, not that I know of. I mean, I'm giant heritage. I think he's a human, right? It's very strange. Okay. We're all on the same page. Okay. We're on the same
We're
page.
all on the same page. By the way, we're all doing an excellent job. We're all doing an excellent job of letting Lux take the lead on this to help build him up a little bit. Because
I think he needs it.
He
I think he
really
needs it.
does.
I fear I may be on a different chapter.
Lux, you got an 8?
I did get an 8, yes.
Okay. As you look past the stairs, there are corners made where the walls meet the other side of the staircase, and there's deep shadows there that you can't quite see all the way into.
Doors and corners.
Hmm.
That's where to get you.
I'm just going to, because I can't see anything. Oi, Judge, what kind of gods do you know over there?
Oh, I know of half a dozen or so, but there's really only one that counts.
Well, then get your ass in here and tell me if this sword looks like it's one of those one that counts or not.
I'll dismiss the dusk bees.
All right. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna see if any of these swords belong to the Great Honorable Judy.
Oi, Grandma, you in tune with that evil stuff, eh? Why don't you come in and check out these good weapons?
I am pretty good at determining if something is going to be evil or not. In game terms, I have advantage on arcane checks.
Oh,
Can I do that, Dungeon
Sure.
Master?
So you guys are coming into the room and having a look at the tables with Lux?
Yes.
I'm awaiting instruction from Lux.
yeah, I was just about to say something to B, but no, I'm not.
Lux, what would you like me to do?
Oh shit, I forgot about the robot.
Can I do a
Yeah, B, come on in.
Can I do a religion check on any of these things to see if they have anything to do with Judy?
Sure. Anyone who wants to can make a, I would say, religion, history, or arcana checks.
And do Arcana because I get advantage on it. Oh, yeah.
I
I'm
will
gonna guide myself as well.
also roll Arcana.
Garbage.
1B.
I got 12.
14.
I have advantage, but I also have a 0 in it, so...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And Judge?
Judge got a 28 on religion.
Okay.
Ooh, wow.
So 12, 14, 28.
And 1.
Yes, sorry. And what were you rolling in?
Arcana.
Arcana? There's never been any magic in this tower.
Perhaps Lux was right. He isn't doing magic.
Yeah, Lux is a good leader, everyone, and I kind of wink at everyone else.
Grimmier, you...
Oh, thanks, Grandma. I really appreciate that. That makes me feel better.
WB40 gives most half-ass clap.
Well, now it just feels like you guys are patronizing me.
Tink, tink,
It's just bees rubbing their legs together.
Yeah.
Okay, Grimmier, you, with your 12 Arcana,
Well,
can tell that many of the things laying out across these tables must be imbued with magical properties because this room seems to have been untouched for so long and yet they're still shining. So they're not degrading. Lux, you notice that as well. You have spent a long time hunting mages and you have thus seen many weapons that mages carry. So you've seen a lot of enchanted blades, and you're seeing things here that you've never seen before. So you know you're on a separate plane. You're not sure exactly what it means, but there's very foreign magic scattered throughout this room. Judge, you look 28 religion, looking primarily or prominently for any evidence of your own god?
Well, yeah, that's the one I'd be most familiar with.
Okay. With the 28 religion, you have a look at a lot of the treasure out here. And like I said, there's There's magical weapons. There would be maybe a shield or two. There's just straight treasures, like there's well-cut gems and stuff like that. But on the items that do have personal decoration, you do see many crests and emblems that would be prominently featured enough that you would assume they were a noble house, perhaps, or a symbol of a god, or a symbol of some other faction that one is loyal to. But despite their very well-kept nature and the clarity with which you can look at them, you don't recognize anything in here. However, what you do glean with your 28 religion is that some of these ones that feel most strongly related to religious symbols that you are familiar with are sharing aspects of those symbols that are generally associated with good. So you're seeing a lot of suns, you're seeing a lot of gold and animals that might represent like good food and health for the community. You're seeing symbols of abundance and life, and you get the feeling that the crafters of these were not evil.
Well, we love to see it.
Judge's ruling?
Judge's ruling that these things were definitely crafted under the watchful eye of the glorious Judge Judy. And I think that I don't think they belong in a place like this, so even if we're not willing to use them for what they were intended for, we certainly need to liberate them from this dusty, musty stank hole of a very long tower. So, you know what? No need to check for traps. I think we just grab everything and put it in our big old bag.
Perfect. Took them words right out of my mouth.
WB, where are you now?
Still standing like one step inside of the doorway.
Okay, that's good, because with everyone crowded around the tables, the door closes on its own, and out of the mouths of the sculptures that look to be in tormented screams, you hear at first an inhuman shriek that's expelled.
Oh, that's not what you want.
Oi, did I forget to mention those things?
With that shriek, stale and stinking air rushes into the room. Immediately following that, a foul black liquid pours from the mouths of the large heads. The door that you entered through is now shut, and you can see the liquid flooding in from where the walls and the floor meet. The stench of decay becomes overwhelming as this rushes in from the sides of the room.
Well, this is not ideal.
WB is going to run forward and jump onto or over the table and then try and get as fast as he can to the stairs. Just goes from perfectly standing still to running at full force.
Sorry, what were these statue things again?
They're on the
brass
walls.
On the walls?
Yeah.
And there's two of them, was it?
Yeah, there's one on either side, and they're on either side of the stairs on the walls, halfway up. So they're like 20 feet off the floor, and they're pretty large. I can describe them again if you want, but they're like big, screaming humanoid faces. They have arrows sticking out of them. And
what is it that's coming out of their mouths?
Just this foul black liquid that looks almost sludgy, and it stinks of decay.
Realistically, based on like how close he was for inspecting it, how much of this goodly crafted stuff would Judge be able to scoop up?
You can give me a sleight of hand check and see.
I mean, that's not going to go well.
Can Grimmier walk up and like make an investigation
natural 20.
check? Oh, fuck yeah.
So a 21.
Okay.
Judy's hand comes down and guides you.
You
Wait, over here.
You swipe your hand through, and unfortunately, they're all illusions.
Oh.
They're very, very good illusions, but they're immaterial.
Illusions.
We've been had.
We got.
Come on, mate. This is why I brought you guys in here. You all told me they were the good things.
We got.
Can I go up and like inspect one of these statues?
Yeah, definitely.
Slosh through the water.
it would be a movement to get to the base of the stairs. Or no, it'd be half a movement because you're already by the tables. And then you could make it either over to the wall to be staring directly under the statue, but then you'd be very close to the sludge that's coming out. Or you could go part of the way up the stairs and walk from there.
Yeah, whatever just gives me a good sight on it. Like, I just want to like get a better picture of it and see if there's anything strange I notice.
So I think, yeah, you can make it like a third of the way up the stairs with your movement.
Oh God, why am I doing this? Why did I open my mouth? 13 though. It's okay.
Okay. They are clearly connected to some inner workings in the walls, and that's how the sludge is coming out. Now that you're looking a little bit closer, you see that the metal's not all one smooth piece. It seems to be plates that make up the sculpture's whole.
Well, they just look like they're cracked and shit. They don't look like they're crafted very nicely.
Lux will walk over on the ground floor to investigate the sludge. Like, I think I want to pull my second dagger out and stick it into the sludge.
Is the sludge pouring out like it's gonna fill up?
It's coming out in a lot of volume, yeah. And it's also, you noticed when it first started pouring out, before it started gathering around the edges and occluding your sight, there was actually some seeping in from where the floor met the wall as well. It's coming in from the two sculptures, and it's coming up from the bottom.
Should we try these doors maybe at the top of the stairs?
Yeah, for sure.
I was gonna say WB is going to run up the stairs and try and open the door.
Fine. Just wanted to see if it was corrosive or anything, but I guess I'll come up the stairs with you guys.
Well, isn't Grimmier just like fucking walking through it?
Yeah, we're all almost waist deep.
No, he went up the stairs.
Oh, okay.
No. It's just around the edges.
Can I do a sacred flame on some of the ichor to see if it like reacts to radiance?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean it's a wisdom save for the sludge.
How wise is this sludge?
I imagine not very wise, but the roll was bad anyway. So yeah, it vaporizes it.
Okay. So
It smells even worse when you do that.
All right.
But yeah, Lux, are you going to investigate it?
Yes.
How are you going to investigate?
I don't like taking this laugh.
No, it's the first time Sacred Flame was used since the charity stream.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make this fire that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Cold ass fire.
Cold fire, yeah.
S'mores are cold.
I just want to stick walk up to it, keeping out of it as best I can.
Okay.
And just stick like a dagger into it and pull it out and see if it etched the metal or if it launched itself at me.
Okay. Roll investigation.
7.
Okay. You can't identify exactly what this is. You've definitely never seen it before. But you did take an unwisely large sniff, and all of your nose hairs feel like they've burned out.
Oh. Boy, guys, we gotta get out of here.
Why are all of our checks sniff-based? Should we change it up at some point? A lot of sniffing going on. A lot of it.
Yeah, Lux, try feeling the sludge.
Yeah, lick it. Taste it. Wise leader.
Well, now it just feels like you guys are baiting me here.
No, we're following your lead.
Twist it.
Bob it.
You know what? I think I'm actually going to pass it.
Oh, fuck. No, I have to bop it.
Okay, WB, you were going up to try the doors?
Yes.
You-
Before I touch the doors,
You can't make it all the way up to the doors unless you use your action to move as well.
And then a free object interaction to open the door.
Sure.
No, I
you-
don't want to touch it until I can investigate or perceive it.
Okay. The sludge is now creeping in further, and it has almost entirely covered the floor. So, Lux, I'll say you were backing up, and Judge, you were backing up towards the stairs, unless you want to be standing in the sludge.
No. I'll be backing up the stairs, but as those guys are doing, as those guys are kind of like doing their investigation, like Judge will just be popping off sacred flames, kind of behind them, because you're saying it kind of like it immediately disintegrated the stuff in the area. So I know it's not getting rid of all of it by any means, but like, you know, it's just kind of pushing it back the tiniest little bit so that, you know, it's not like licking at the heels of the guys. But that's pretty much all Judge is doing.
Then it now is covering the entire floor, but has not yet started creeping up to cover any of the stairs.
Well, that's the best I got.
Hey, B, is that door locked, or are we gonna be able to get out of here?
You try the door and it does not budge. Sorry. You try the door and it doesn't budge. There's no traps on that door.
As I have just discovered.
Something's definitely stopping it from opening. You can rattle it a little bit, but...
Well, I have thieves' tools, so I was going to try and pick the lock.
Okay, there's no obvious lock hole. There's just handles.
My plan has been foiled. The door is stuck.
Boy, Judge, that sounds like a job for you there, eh?
I think it might just be. So Judge is going to go up to the door, and I think he's going to cast Dispel Magic. Any spell that's 3rd level or lower, it automatically dispels, but if it's like something is impeding it that's higher than that, then it's the spell's level plus 10 for the DC, and then I just have to make a wisdom check.
You cast the spell, and as you cast it, you feel it go out, and it does not find anything magical on the other side.
All right, so that was my action. I'm gonna move 20 feet up the stairs.
Cool.
That was one of 2 tricks. Stand by for the second one.
You might want to get out of the way for the second one, I think. Stand by, he means get the fuck out of the way. I'm gonna I just want to take a pot shot at the statue with my crossbow, just like at the face.
For sure.
See if anything happens.
Roll an attack.
17.
Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
Ooh, 11.
Okay. The stream sputters and stops, and then starts up again.
Stops when I hit it at range. This isn't magical, though. And he's like waving around his little crossbow.
Can Lux run up next to Grimmier and pull out his longbow and say, "What do you think will happen if we shoot him at the same time there, mate?"
I was thinking the same thing, but I need... Everything has its turn, Lux. Like I said last time, everything needs to wait for its turn to happen.
WB, do you have any way of warming up the hinges on that door there?
Yes. WB starts rubbing the hinges.
All right, stand by.
It may not be very effective.
Oh, do the thing the bees do. Get a bunch of bees on it, how they kill wasps, a bunch
Oh,
of...
fuck yes. Okay, a fucking ton of bees swarm around the door.
WB-40 just like goes like gaunt and emaciated. So many bees, there's no more.
Bees can generate a shit ton of heat. That's the scientific term for it. That's actually how they stay warm in the winter.
How lovely.
Once the hinges are appropriately warmed, Judge is going to use hammering horns.
Okay, before that happens, the sludge level creeps up now. Now it's up maybe 3 or 4 feet up the stairs.
It's more important than ever now.
No, I think we have a lot of time, but go about your way. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, Lux, let's do the thing. And Grimmier is going to get down on his knees so he can go back to back with Lux.
Very cool.
So I'm tall. I'm very tall. We'll make our coordinated strike.
Yeah, roll your attacks.
A natural one.
I rolled a 5, but it's at least a 14.
Okay, a 14 hits. Who's shooting at which one?
I guess I'd be shooting at the one he didn't shoot at.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent choice.
We're both gonna shoot at the same one.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
You hit the face, and again that pipe sputters. And this time, when that pipe sputters, the other pipe sputters as well, and they both shut off. And you wait, and they don't come back on. Now.
What? Boy, mate, I think that's 3 for 3 for me.
No, I accidentally shot the same one you did. I'm sorry. I was.
As the
dark.
sludge stops dripping from them, the eyes of the faces begin to glow, and the glow spreads down the slime trail left on the wall until all the sludge is glowing intensely, and it seems to burn away suddenly in an instant. All the areas that were coated in it look as though they've been freshly scrubbed clean, and now you understand why the stone in this room had a much less haggard appearance than the rest. A strong acid smell lingers, but as you look down at the tables, they look completely unharmed, and the items on them appear to have completely changed.
Boy, I kind of want to run down and check them out there.
Yeah, go wild.
Judge uses hammering horns on the door.
The bees move out of the way.
Basically, I do the goring rush maneuver, and that just happens. Hammering horns follows. So I move, after I use the dash action and move 20 feet, I get to make a melee attack with the horns, and then immediately after I do that, you get to use bonus action to shove it. I'm basically doing just like a fancy fucking shove attack. I'm trying to plow through the fucking thing.
Okay.
But the hammering horns thing just says, the target, if it's no more than one size larger than you and within 5 feet of you, got to make like a strength saving throw, and you can push it up to 10 feet away from you.
Since it's not a creature, I don't think it makes sense for it to have a chance to save. So why don't you just roll your strength and add whatever your bonus is for that.
Okay, so that
attack.
that was going to be my thing. Do you want it to be a strength or an attack roll? Because my attack roll has my strength in it. It's just strength and proficiency.
Yeah, do your attack roll.
Okay, action, attack, horns. Look at that. 2.
Brutal.
There's a resounding thunk as Judge
It's a 10
trips,
total, but
as Judge trips on the last stair running up and slams a little half-heartedly into the doors by accident. However, it is still just enough to jar them open.
Those weak-ass doors.
I think those doors are pretty strong. They just met their match with old Judge Reinhorn.
Oh, you're right. You're very mighty.
As he's there trying to like pry his horns out in the half-kneeling position, pulling himself back up.
Okay, Lux, you have fun down there.
I will dash down to the tables, run my hand across them, and if they're fake, I will run back up.
You reach your hand out, run it across, and everything that has appeared on the table is real and has little placards in front of it describing what it is.
Ooh.
Oi, come on back down here. This shit's all real now.
No, it might. You read it out. Read it out for me.
Somebody stay at the door and hold it open.
Judge is going to take out a javelin that he has and just kind of stab it in between where the door kind of cracked open and make his way back down to see if any of these things were created in the lovely oversight of the glorious Judge Judy.
I would also start reading the placards if I can.
I'm going to stay on the stairs and keep an eye in case I need to do something.
Okay, Judge, you're rolling religion again?
Yeah, I'll roll another religion. Guide myself as well. All right, just to throw it on there. It's going to be a natural 20 for 27.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Once again, you look over all the pieces here, and even before looking at the placards that describe them, you can tell again that you don't recognize any of the symbols across it, but you're well versed enough in the houses of nobility and the church and the various religions that exist throughout the world that you live in, that you are quite certain you're looking at various sigils of important people, and then you can tell which ones are probably religious symbols instead of symbols for someone's kingdom or noble house. And again, they're different, but this almost makes you think that the illusions were also based on real items, because the items in front of you share a lot of the same characteristics. They have signs of good incorporated into their religious symbols. They have generally helpful, community-focused symbols on even the noble houses, and you gather that these were probably all not from the same world either. The same way you don't recognize the craftwork of your realm's religions in this, you can see that there are stylistic differences so drastic that you can't imagine the cultures interacted at all. So if you guys want to look around, I can tell you I can give you a list of like what's on display.
Oh yeah, we'll take some time.
Yeah.
I mean, Judge explains everything to them that he's kind of gathered from his religious musings.
Do we think that Harry... Okay, so these are all people that died from various places and nobilities and houses and all of that. And they took Harry, who was of nobility, the queen, etc., etc. Do we think that, obviously we weren't meant to be here, we're kind of a surprise, but Harry is somewhere fighting or something, trying not to die?
Harry's definitely not fighting. Quick question. Can we take a quick look? I know I noticed houses of nobility and stuff, but is there anything particular, like specific to Harry or maybe Bren the Blessed?
You can roll a history check.
Can I help him with that for advantage?
Sure.
I rolled an 18 and another natural 20.
Oh.
Wow.
Plus 2, so 27.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I hate to cheat the first bit of this like this, but you don't see anything from your world here. And in addition to that, with your history check, you notice that even though these are magical items and they're in good repair, the odd item looks very tarnished. Like there's a couple groupings of items, and some of the smaller ones that you now guess aren't magical have begun to show signs of immense age.
All right. I will tell everybody like what I was doing as I was doing it, and anything that I kind of came up with, I'll pass it along. But in the meantime, I mean, if these things are put out here around the table, if that disgusting little acid trip is going to happen again, it's just going to ruin all this stuff. So I think we need to do what the good Lord Judy would want us to do, and liberate it. Again, it can't stay here in this dark, foul, disgusting place.
It is evil. Here. I mean, I agree.
Here, everybody.
Let's take it.
Fill up my sack.
Is there anything there that looks like a utility more than like some kind of fancy weapon or anything like that, like keys or something that looks like some kind of like a device?
He's looking for a grappling hook.
Displayed on the tables, no. The tables are set up in a clearly presentory fashion. So this has the feel now that the sludge has been expelled and the true nature of the items there has been displayed. It has the nature of almost a trophy room. Okay, do you want to list out what you got?
Yes, please.
You got a gold ring set with bloodstones. It looks like the kind of thing one would wear as part of their station. It looks formal. There's a large, we'll call it 3-foot long tube that has a very fine tapestry inside of it. The outside of the case is covered in what looks like religious iconography, featuring a lot of suns and moons and celestial images. There's a brass mug with a jade inlay. This jade inlay depicts jungles and wildcats and could maybe be religious. You're not sure. It's too natural a scene. There's a box of turquoise animal figurines. These are not magical, but they are extremely finely made, and the box shows evidence of being well handled. Although the box is also made very finely, you imagine it was probably a prized possession. There is a unreasonably reflective and shiny blue sapphire, about maybe 2 inches wide. There's a potion set in a carrying case that's fine worked leather. There's a strap around it so that you can sling it over your shoulder. The potion itself is cloudy green, and it has a strange jelly-like bubble floating in it. The last thing that you find is a chain shirt that looks like it's made of a bluish metal. Before you even reach out to touch this one, it looks like it's rippling in front of where your fingers are going to touch it.
Like it's projecting?
No, just it's almost a trick of the light. You're not sure, but the light is dancing over this chainmail in a special fashion.
Okay.
Could WB have a look at the mug?
Sure. It's a beautiful brass mug with jade inlay that marks out draping jungle trees with jaguars hidden behind the leaves.
And Judge is going to pull out the prayer rug.
Okay.
And he's going to lay it down and actually sit down, very Ferdinand the Bull style. He's going to try and, so he's going to take 10 minutes and ritually cast Commune while sitting atop the rug.
Okay.
And see if he can,
Not commune.
No, I'm turning this into a commune. You guys are all my thralls.
Bunch of hippies come out of the walls. Fucking hippies! Run!
No, hippies.
Hippies!
My one weakness.
My magical
Hippies.
cloak changes into tie-dye.
Why are these bees so hip? They're so cool.
Hippies.
Tie-dye bees? Unreal.
WB40 is going to disconnect his left hand
Jesus.
and pour into the mug
Honey
something.
mead.
Yeah, some kind of mead, and
Okay.
he's just going to stand up with it, not drinking it. Just kind of look at everyone expectantly and hold it out.
Do we,
Not asking. Just
we're cheersing?
would you like it?
I don't drink out. Is it alcoholic? I need to keep a
Yes.
sharp wits about me. Lux, that sounds like your thing.
Lux dove underneath where it was being poured out.
Not a single drop misses the mug. But if you would like to have the mug, it is all yours.
Sure. Oh, wait. Anybody
Okay.
anybody proficient with medium armor here?
No, I don't wear anything.
Wait. Lux, are you gonna drink it?
Yeah.
Roll a d6.
Oh, fuck.
Lux turns into a bee.
6.
This is how I get it. Oh, fun. Okay.
Oh, God.
The drinker's body is transformed as if by the alter self spell. The drinker determines the transformation caused by the spell, the effects of which last for 10 minutes.
Cool.
You decide what you look like, including your height, weight, facial features, sound of your voice, hair, length, coloration, distinguishing characteristics, if any. You can make yourself appear as a member of another race, though none of your statistics change. You also can't appear as a creature of a different size than you, and your basic shape stays the same. If you're bipedal, you can't use this spell to become quadrupedal. At any time for the duration of the spell, you can use your action to change your appearance in this way again. Natural weapons. You grow claws, fangs, spines, horns, or a different natural weapon of your choice. Your unarmed strike deals 1d6 bludgeoning, piercing, or whatever, as appropriate to the natural weapon you chose, and you are proficient with your unarmed strikes. Finally, the natural weapon is magic, and you have +1 bonus to the attack and damage rolls you make using it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
You said bludgeoning, piercing, or whatever. The only other word was slashing. Why couldn't you just say slashing?
Because I just stopped reading it.
Just say slashing.
It's magic or whatever.
it's magic.
It's magic or slashing.
Judge, what are you doing with Commune?
I get to ask 3 questions that potentially will have a yes or no answer. Yeah, you must ask your questions before the spell ends, and you receive a correct answer for each question. Divine beings aren't necessarily omniscient, so you might receive unclear as an answer if a question pertains to information that lies beyond the deity's knowledge. In any case, where a one-word answer could be misleading or contrary to the deity's interest, the DM might offer a short phrase as an answer instead. So, hey Judy, it's been a while. I know I'm a little far away from you, but hoping that your ever-seeing eyes and mighty gavel will penetrate this darkness that we found ourselves in, chasing after our good friend Queen Harry here, the big nasty. And she has found herself in this horrible spot, and I'm just hoping against all hope that you can answer the questions that I'm going to lay out for you here. Question number 1, Judge Judy. Is Queen Harry still alive?
My beloved children are always under the sight of the law. Queen Harry is alive.
Love to hear it. And is our beloved Queen Harry in the same realm that we currently find ourselves?
She exists in a space in the same realm as yours, although the distances are strange there.
That's not what you want to hear. And great old Judge Judy, I just need to ask you one final question. Was that Queen Harry in the grips of the dragon that we saw being carried to the top of this very, very long, dark, ominous tower.
I know of no dragons, but Queen Harry was carried through the air.
All right, thank you, Judy. We love to hear from you, and we'll be talking soon. So we
You
got
hear
two
a
questions.
gavel bang as the commune ends.
Judge shudders and then lights up a smoke. No, Judge doesn't smoke. That's foolish. So what I thought was originally a dragon, guys, carrying Harry away, actually wasn't a dragon, according to the great honorable Judy. She still is alive.
Okay, I was gonna say you guys could get to the door, but I think we're just gonna, after this treasure haul, call it for this episode as well. Thank you everyone for joining us, and this is where we're gonna call it for the evening, just as everyone wants to end the evening off with a big fat sack of treasure.
Right in Bren's sack it all goes. Open up.
I think it's in WB's
Num, num,
sack
num.
this time.
Right in
Num, num,
WB's arm. Sack.
Chest sack.
Chest sack. His Hoover.
His arms.
Thank you so much for listening to the No Fame podcast. The best way to support the show is just by listening, which you're already doing. Amazing. The second best way to support our show is by telling your friends. Hey, why not, right? You can find links to our podcast, YouTube, Discord channel, social media, and so much more at nofame.ca. You can support the show for as little as a toonie at patreon.com/nofamepod or buy us a coffee at ko-fi.com/nofamepod. Thanks again for listening, and we will catch you later on.
I know we said a lot of jokes here today. We had some good laughs, but I am fully leaving this podcast and going downstairs in hopes that I'm going to find Pepto-Bismol and take a swallow of it. I have not been able to get that fucking taste.
Jesus.
What?
Gross.
I honestly thought, like, smell.
worried
like,
about you.
I fully thought.
I know what you mean.
I fully thought that like there was just like a wintergreen waft that came over my nose shortly after we were talking about it, and it's just calling to me.
Oh,
I'm
Amazing.
very concerned about your well-being.
No, you shouldn't. My plumbing
His
is
stomach
clean.
is sound.
My plumbing is clean.